Tom, thank you so very, very much, and Chris, and I've been admiring your pocket parts back there, man. I like the look. Yeah, give it up to him, man. It's a smart look, man. I like how. I think I'm gonna try that at City Council. I mean, that's the new look. To all of you, certainly Beth, and to the Parks Board and friends of the park, all the City Council members who are here, and other elected officials. And I think former Mayor Bill White is here, isn't it? Where's Bill? Hey, Bill. Thank you. Good to see Mayor Bill White here, and thank you for your advice during the storm, and very, very helpful and very much appreciated. Let me just say, what a gorgeous, typical Houston day. For people who are outside of Houston, this is the way it is. If you like today, you would just love it in July and August. I mean, it's about the same. Give or take a few degrees. It's a pleasure to be here with you at the plaza full of such strong and generous, very generous Houstonians. And I do say that in a very humble way. You're very, very generous and very much appreciated. And welcome to the front porch of City Hall. We all know that Houston is a city of many neighborhoods, from Acres Home, the Fofo, Second Ward, Gufton, near North Side, the Third Ward, the Trade, the Heights, Cashmere Gardens, River Oaks, the East End, Kingwood, Clear Lake, Greenspoint, Spring Branch, Midtown, West Chase, Upper Kirby, and the list goes on and on and on. And despite our far-flung neighborhoods, we learned during Hurricane Harvey that we can come together as one. I could not have been more proud than I was during the worst of the storms and the floods, when boundaries and barriers and divisions evaporated as Houstonians helped Houstonians. The connections that were made during that crisis and the spirit that we all felt as members of the same community will be permanent. We taught those around the country that Houstonians are strong, and we are very strong. We are optimistic, and we work together to make Houston even better. And I believe that will probably be our lasting legacy after the storm. The water may be gone, we're still making repairs, but the fact that Houstonians came together as one will far outlive, I think, anything else. Our recent natural disaster did bring us all together as a community, but parks bring us together all the time. Parks were bringing us together before Harvey. Parks even brought us together shortly after the storm, with a lot of things taking place in our parks, and parks will continue to hold us together as we move forward. And quite frankly, it's not the highways, it's not the interstates, it's not 610 or I-45 that bring us and provide that connectivity. Quite frankly, it's the parks that make that difference, and I'm so very, very pleased. You can see this very easily in Memorial Park, Emancipation Park, or Hermann Park, and on any evening or weekend in Discovery Green, Buffalo Bayou Park, Mason Park, McGregor Park, or any of our well-loved neighborhood parks. And Bayou Greenways is bringing us together in another way, by giving communities a way to connect with each other. This project runs through just about every neighborhood in Houston, creating linear parks where people live, connecting people and places, and enriching our sense of community. The completion of Bayou Greenways 2020 will provide Houston with one of the largest urban hike and bike trail systems in the United States, and that is something to be proud of. We are known as being the energy capital of the world, having the largest medical center in the world, having the largest children's hospital in the world. Well, now it is also time to have the best park system, best parks in the world as well. And quite frankly, that is a very, Congresswoman, achievable goal. We have always done it big, and we've done it better. And once we set our goal, our mind to it, we're certainly able to achieve it. And I believe in due time, this city can have the best park system anywhere that you can find in this country. That should be the goal. That should be on everything that we do. Even when we are rerouting I-45, we should be thinking parks. So Commissioner Ryan is here. Where's Commissioner Ryan? Hey, Commissioner from TxDOT. TxDOT is my friend. TxDOT is getting ready to undertake one of the largest highway constructions in the country, if not the world, on I-45 going around. But as we seek to go around, we can build parks along the way to highlight the connectivity that exists. Houston reaps great benefits from our parks, green spaces, and Bayou Greenway system, from physical and mental health to ecological and economic benefits. Let's keep up the good work of making these benefits available to all Houstonians. Parks and green space, hike and bike trails are not just good for just people to go on weekends or during the week, but quite frankly, they are good for business as well. And lastly, as we prepare to compete for the Amazon prize, so to speak, in bringing them here, one of the things that they highlighted in their proposal that they wanted us to talk about the quality of life. Well, parks, green space, enhancing the quality of life is a part of it. And whether it's Amazon or some other company down the road, we have to put ourselves in the best position that when companies are looking at a city and evaluating cities based on their quality of life, Houston cannot be 52nd or 32nd or 15th. If we want to compete for businesses all over the globe, when it comes to parks and green space, we must be first. We must be first. And so that is the goal. That's what I'm hoping and pushing us forward, that when we come, when people start doing the list, cities 1, 2, or 3, just like we are first being energy capital, first being the largest medical center, first in terms of the Port of Houston and foreign tonnage in the United States, when we start ticking off the list of being first, when it comes to parks and green space and connectivity, Houston must be first on the list. Second will not do, and no one remembers third, fourth, or fifth. So thank you so very much. Look forward to us going forward.